Since we were looking at some art today, I thought it was only appropriate that I go out and have my headshots redone in a very artistic fashion. So I hope you enjoy my headshots here. Hopefully, they'll get me some work in Hollywood, but if not, I guess I'll stick to social studies teaching. So here's today's lesson. Have a great day. Your favorite art critic, Mr. Stern. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today we're going to take a look at a painting called American Progress, and it was a painting that really fits well with this unit of Manifest Destiny. So usually if we were in class, I'd ask people to say, what do you first notice about this painting? And probably most people would say, well, you have a very large flying lady in the middle here. With various things in her hand, which we'll come back to in a little bit. But that usually is what catches people's attention usually right away. Well, then I might ask, what else do you see? You see the big flying lady, but there's some other stuff too. If you take a look over here, all right, looks like we have a whole bunch of bison or buffalo running to the left here. We also have some Native Americans. Okay, have a nice bear right there on this side. If we take a look over here on the other side of the painting, on this side looks like we have train coming here, another train there. Looks like we have some sort of wires leading up to the big flying lady. All right, if you look further back here, we have some ships, we have a bridge back there. All right, so a bunch of different things to notice, and there's other things as well. These gentlemen walking here look like farmers. All right, bunch of things to notice. Now, that's some good initial observations here of this painting, but if you really wanted to dig a little bit deeper and you took someone you were looking to impress to the Hellertown Museum of Art and you wanted to really impress them, you might say, well, sure, we've noticed some of these things here, but do you notice a difference between one side of the painting and the other? So, if we even drew a line right here, do we notice anything different between this side of the painting opposed to that side of the painting? One main differences that I see is that this side of the painting over here definitely looks a lot darker than this side of the painting over here. All right, darkness on the one side, storm clouds, the sun is not out. Over here, it seems very bright and sunny. The second thing I would say as a difference, and hopefully you found this too, was a lot of the things or people that are on this side of the painting, they were on the land out west already. The buffalo, the Native Americans, even our little bear friend down here, okay? And it looks like they're all going in this direction. In this case would be west, because remember, the old never eat soggy waffles. They're heading to the west, okay? If we look over here, we have a lot of things like the trains, okay, stagecoaches. They're all going to the west as well, but they're coming from the east and they're making their way towards the west, almost looking like they're pushing out some of the things that were already in the west. And who is leading this charge from the east to the west? Well, we got to go back to where we started. We have the large flying lady here, okay? And if you look very closely at her, number one, she has something in her hands here, okay? Has some wire, okay? She also has a book, sort of hard exactly to see what it says on the book, okay? And so she's bringing from the east to the west, she's bringing technology, all right, with the wires. She's bringing knowledge, all right? She's leading the charge of the Americans to settle the west. She represents manifest destiny, which we've been talking about in this unit. This belief that America, it was his destiny by God in order to settle all the land. And she sort of looks, you know, somewhat like an angel bringing America to the West. One could even say, and that one would be me, and probably some other people too, but that this woman, this manifest destiny, is bringing the light to the West. Remember we said the one side is light, the other side is dark. She's enlightening the West, bringing them to the technology, bringing them the knowledge, all right, bringing America to the West. And if you would say that to someone at the world famous Hellertown Art Museum, they would be very impressed.